I was talking to a member of parliament last week, Daniel Hannan, and he was talking about the G20 summit. He said he had talked to all of these people that were out protesting, getting beat by the cops and everything else. And he said, "What are you guys for? What do you want?" And he said, "Well, we're against global capitalism and these giant corporations." And he said, "That's cool. I get that. I saw that on your big sign that you made out of a sheet. But what are you for?" "Well, we're against global capitalism." It's been bothering me for the last few days because we talk an awful lot about the things that we're against. We're against big spending. We're against government bailouts. I don't care who did them, Bush or Obama. But what are we for? What are the principles that we're for? It's kind of what the 9/12 project is all about. I guess America's promise, and that's freedom. I mean, we have a unique place here in America, and I fear we're about to lose it. We have fought and died for freedom for a very long time. We're free to speak. Doesn't matter what you say. I'm free to say Barney Frank is just a ridiculous human being. And I can still say that. I mean, yes, at this point I can still say that. You have a right to worship. I don't care what you worship. I don't care if it's God or a sponge or a alien. I mean, if you believe somebody in France, aliens came down last night and visited me. Hello, welcome to the aliens. Spaceships bless you, aliens. Fine, whatever. Don't jump it down my throat. You're free to pursue happiness unless, that makes you like, what makes me happy is stabbing people to death. I love it. I guess you could do that, but we're also then free to pursue our happiness, which is hunt you down like a dog and put you behind bars. There's a reason people are floating on cars to live here in America. There's a reason that people still die in the desert to get here in America. It is freedom. And I think that's being taken away. I think we're on the verge of losing it if we don't pay attention. I'll tell you more about this here in just a second. First, let me tell you about Goldline. Goldline is personal freedom. Goldline is a way for you to have economic freedom. Think this through. They're printing money. They're now sending over another $1 trillion, this time to the IMF, to help out the rest of the world. Where are we getting this money? China is only going to loan it to us for so long. In fact, they're only loaning it to us now in 7 years. Well, gee, in 7 years, are we going to have all this money? Where are we getting it? We're printing it, which means there's going to be inflation. The number one hedge against inflation is gold. When your money becomes worthless or becomes worth less, gold becomes worth more. It is the ultimate gold standard because it is the gold standard. Call for more information from Goldline. The people, I was customers of them long before they were customers of mine. 866-GOLDLINE. 866-GOLDLINE. There's a new Zogby pullout that talks about how much do you tax the rich. Here it is. People who make $1 million the old-fashioned way, they actually go out and earn it. 33% say tax them the max. Eat them! However, if they make $1 million by winning the lottery, only 22% say tax to the max. Why? It's exactly the same amount of money. It's the exact same situation, except one worked for it, the other got lucky. I think it's because the work ethic in America is sliding. The work ethic in America doesn't mean anything. We see ourselves as lottery winners, much more than people who work hard and make $1 million. That comes from a progressive lie that they've been trying to jam down our throat for over 100 years, and that is that it's somehow wrong to be rich. It's somehow wrong to be successful. I mean, think about it. When you hear the word Exxon, what's the first thing that goes through your mind? Oh, those evil oil companies, right? Oh, they were making money. Oh, look at all the profit they were making. Did you know they were making profit when the oil price collapsed? Did you know they were making profit then? Why? Because they're a good company. That's the kind of company I would like to invest in, not tear apart. When I say to you Walmart, what do most people think? Most people think Walmart, that evil company, they just keep it. What they do is they drown kittens in a tub at night. Yeah, that's what they do. No, they don't. They're one of the largest charitable organizations on planet Earth. I believe don't they give more to charity in 1 year than any other corporation in America? Wildly charitable. And when they just had their $2 billion profit session. They shared almost all of it with their employees. $2,000 per employee Walmart gave to their employees' share in the wealth. That's who Walmart is. But most times you don't hear those things because it's almost becoming a crime to be wealthy in America. Why are people floating on cars to come here? Why are they risking their lives to crawl across the desert? Because we have something amazing here. We have something unique here. We have the ability to be who we want to be, choose our own path, live with the responsibility for our own mistakes. That's what it used to be like. But if we get it right, we're not a lottery winner. We worked hard for it, and we deserve that money ourselves. Well, there it is, the promise of freedom for America. Learn it, live it, and pass it on to a friend before she passes away in the middle of the night.